Hey guys, I have a video today which has been highly requested because it's become an increasingly bigger issue in the Crucible lately. And even more distressing is that the Rise of Iron weapon tuning patch makes no acknowledgement of this anywhere. Yes, we're talking about the infamous ghost bullets. The times when you're shooting an enemy and your shots seemingly disappear into thin air. But what's really happening? Are we just missing? Is it lag? Let's find out. For my experiment, I went into Rumble with some friends and picked Soph here to be my test subject. He lives in the same state as me, so connection won't be a factor in the results. As you can see here, it's confirmation of what we've all known to be true, and it's not poor aim or network latency. Our shots aren't actually disappearing into another dimension like we believed, but instead accuracy is random. This randomness must be tied directly to the range stat far more than anyone imagined, and with hand cannons having such a low spectrum of range, it only makes sense that this is the reason for such a phenomenon. It explains why hand cannons feel so crisp 1 second and then seem to be shooting blanks the next. It also explains why The Last Word suffers the most from this issue, seeing how it has the lowest range stat of any hand cannon in the game. To further support this, you can see this shot hit the wall even though the sight was completely on Soph's head. Additionally, you can see many shots that should be crits count as body shots. With all this in mind, it's impossible to effectively test how much bloom further worsens this problem. Bloom, of course, is the mechanic that Bungie added to hand cannons in year 2 that decreases your accuracy as you shoot rapidly. Essentially, it's this reticle expansion but hidden while you're aiming and shooting. Bloom is something that was implemented in Halo Reach and was universally hated, then eventually removed. And for good reason. Accuracy should never be RNG in a shooter. Hand cannons are by design similar to scout rifles and snipers in that they are precision weapons that rely on accuracy to be effective. But right now you can win and lose gunfights because an invisible dice is deciding whether your shots go where you're aiming or not. And this isn't to say I think hand cannons themselves need a buff. No, I'm just saying the game should be consistent. Bullets should go exactly where your crosshair is pointed, nothing more, nothing less. And though this issue is most noticeable on hand cannons, it applies to other low-range weapons such as auto rifles and shotguns, and I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Increasing the range stat helps a lot, but even at max range you still see huge accuracy discrepancies. And the devs have said numerous times that they don't want any one stat or perk to be too beneficial. So it's clear that the mechanics of how weapon range functions need to be reworked a little. Look, it goes without saying, I love Bungie and I love Destiny. I want the very best for this game, and I believe this is a serious fundamental balance issue, which is why I made this video in the hopes of raising awareness and seeing a patch in the near future. I'm Triple, and thanks for watching. Peace.